Hello, welcome to True Care TPC. My name is Golfran Rivera. I am the founder of the practice, and I am so excited to have you join us. Now, I know that a lot of people may or may not be familiar with the direct primary care model. So in order to simplify things and help everyone understand, we decided to make a short series of videos explaining the different aspects of membership and what that brings to you. In this video, I want to talk to you about unlimited visits and what that actually means. You likely saw on our website or on our social media that your monthly membership includes unlimited visits to the practice. Why do we say it that way? First of all, if you've been to a traditional medical practice, you know that almost always with every encounter, there's some type of copay, right? And if you interact with your primary care manager and they're making medical decisions, even if it's through the portal, a lot of times there will be some sort of billing charge that you might end up getting a surprise bill for if your insurance doesn't cover it. Again, copays for every single visit throughout the month, depending on your insurance policy and all that jazz, right? Well, at True Care DPC, the goal is to simplify everything. For your once a month membership fee, you can see us as many times as you need to, as many times as is medically necessary. That means there is no copay per visit. That means there is no surprise billing if you have to communicate back and forth with your provider. Whether it is in person or it is a formal telehealth visit, it does not matter. Once you have paid your monthly fee, you have access to your PCM for the month. Now, this raises a question about how same day or next day appointments works and what happens if something arises urgently. One of the things you'll likely notice is that when you join us at the practice for the first few times, we love to spend as much time as possible with you, getting to know you, getting a thorough history, physical exam, ordering lab studies, coming up with a thorough plan for your care. And the idea here is to set you up for success so that you feel empowered to make intentional decisions for your care, and so you can go on and do great things. And then moving from there, when something comes up, you can reach out to us. You should have already watched the video about how to communicate with us directly via text messages, phone calls, or emails. Now, what this allows us to do, because we get to know you on the front end, is if there's something pops up, a lot of times we can actually give you great advice, get a sense of what's going on, simply via text messages or phone call. And then what that allows us to do is keep the schedule free if and when it turns out that in fact it is best for you to come in for a physical exam or a more thorough discussion of whatever it may be. The key takeaway here is that your membership entitles you to that access, and we work very hard with you and with all our members to make sure that we can remain flexible with our schedule so you have that access to care. Now, sometimes what happens is that things arise outside of office hours. I will remind you, while we do try to remain as flexible as we can and as available as we can, we are not open 24/7. We are not available 24/7. So if outside of our normal business hours, which again, that's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. is when we're operating. Typically, we operate clinic at 9 in the morning, okay? But if the need arises sometime outside of that window, or if something happens during a federal holiday or a holiday that your primary care manager has already notified you about, we will not be able to serve you outside of those times, okay? So please do not delay your care. If you have to go to an urgent care or an emergency room for your care, please don't delay. Again, we do what we can on our end to minimize the occurrence of those things, but I just want to be clear, sometimes things happen outside of what we expect. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and thank you again for trusting us with your healthcare. We look forward to supporting you on your healthcare journey.